it ended up being obviously low-scoring game, pitchers duel, bullpen game, whatever you want to call it. Runs were hard to come by. Both teams played really, really good defense, and pitchers worked out of a couple of jams. And uh, we got a big swing in the first inning, got us 2 runs, and then another big swing, a 2-out double that we scored a runner after a walk, and that ended up being the deciding run. Just kind of a gutsy job by our team. Just toughed it out, found a way to win. Threw a couple guys that hadn't thrown a whole lot. Threw, with Vermillion and Nolan. I thought Nolan was outstanding. Toll came in and really, really gave us an opportunity to win the ball game because they could have blown it open there. They already had 2 in and a couple on, and he got out of that inning with no more damage, and we came back and scored a run, took the lead, and ended up winning the ball game. So not a lot of action, but a little bit of drama. It was a big win for us.
Okay, we'll start with questions. We'll start with Andrew Hutchinson.
Dave, you touched on it with Toll, but the bases were loaded, and Elko and Dunhurst were coming up for Ole Miss. What did you tell him when you gave him the ball, and what do you think it says about him being a freshman and handling that spot as well as he did?
Well, before I gave him the ball, I looked at him. I said, can you handle this situation? Are you? I don't know if I said scared or nervous. And I said, before I give you the ball, I need to hear what you have to say. And he said, I'm good. And I just told him, go out there and fill up the zone, do what you do, see what happens. And he did a great job.
And I think he threw 27 pitches. Is that about the max for him right now, or is he a guy who can maybe give you more as he pitches a little bit more?
Yeah, that was the most he's thrown in a game this year, according to Coach Hobbs, because we were talking about it and we thought, really 2 innings is what he gave us, and we don't want to stretch it. We discussed a couple of pitchers, and we decided to go with Nolan, and Connor didn't disappoint. He was really good tonight.
Our next questions come from Bob Holt.
Hey, Dave, congratulations. Usually when you guys have won a game, it's been Kevin Kopps closing it out, but Connor, I guess he was kind of did his Kevin Kopps imitation. I know Kopps never left the dugout, so I assume you weren't going to pitch him no matter what. And was the plan for Connor to finish it out, or he was just pitching so well you thought, hey, we're just leaving him in?
Well, yeah, we weren't going to pitch Kevin today, no matter what. And, we were going to go Connor a couple innings, but he threw so well, we said we got to let him finish. And that's what we did.
Is that the best you think? I know it's been an up and down year for Connor with injury and whatnot. Do you think that's the best he's thrown this year?
I would say yes. He's had a good inning here or there, but as far as putting, 3 back to back to back, that was the best.
Do you have any idea what Vermillion's injury is, or what his status would be postseason?
Yeah, his it's a bicep cramp, and it's been happening a little bit. So they're trying to work it out, but it keeps cramping up.
And then with what Nolan gave you and losing Paulette already, I mean, how big was that Connor did what he did?
It was huge. Anytime we can get a guy some confidence and a guy that's ready to go out there and postseason play, it's a big deal. And Connor did that tonight.
Okay, I got a couple more, but I'll get back in the rotation. Thanks, Dave.
Okay.
Okay, we go back to Andrew.
Yeah, Dave, what did you see on Cullen's home run there in the first inning?
It looked like that he either threw a cutter or took a little bit off the fastball. I don't know. He just tried to get ahead of him, and I just feel like that, I don't know, or he just really missed his spot. But he left it kind of down the middle end, and Cullen, he got most of it. And where it was hit, we felt like it had a chance to get out of the park. That's really probably the only part of the ballpark where the wind really wasn't affecting how far the ball would go, because we hit one later that inning I didn't hit it. Charlie Welsh hit it, so it wouldn't have been we. But Charlie got all of one, and man, it pushed it down. And we thought we had another 2-run homer, but he just got him a good pitch down the middle end, and he got it.
And Bolden gave you 4 scoreless today. What did you think of his outing? What was working for him? And was 4 innings kind of about what you're hoping to get from him?
Yeah, I mean he threw too many pitches. I mean 77 pitches in 4 innings. That was enough pitches, and get him out of there with some confidence. You know, he was spotting his fastball pretty good. Sometimes umpire would give it to you, sometimes he wouldn't. Didn't have the breaking ball early, but really the last couple innings his breaking ball was better. But it was really more about a fastball with some sink.
And the last thing I got, Coach, is you put Goodhart in left field today. How do you think he handled it out there? And is that a position he can maybe play for you down the stretch?
Yeah, I thought he did fine. He can play there. He played there a full season when he was in junior college, and we've worked him out there. It's all about how his arm feels, and his arm feels pretty good right now. So, yeah, you might see that again.
Okay, we're going to go back to Bob Holt.
Dave, you guys had a really competitive series, obviously, with Tennessee. What do you think about playing those guys again in the championship game?
Well, first off, it doesn't surprise me that we're playing Tennessee. Man, they're playing really well. You know, they won the Eastern Division. We won the West. You know, it's going to be a really good ball game. You know, I think that they may be in a little better shape than us as far as pitching, but you never know when it's one game. And I'm just really proud of our team getting through today and finding a way to get to that championship game.
And, you know, I don't know if you guys had a whole lot to play for other than pride coming in here. I mean, I think you had a #1 seed overall sewed up, and now there's obviously no question about that. But now you guys, I mean, what would it mean? I know Arkansas has never won the title, 0-4, I think, in these championship games. What would it mean to you guys if you could go ahead and win it all for the first time?
Well, I think it'd be big for our program to win the tournament. You said it, Arkansas has never won it. So we're going to do the best we can.
And I heard you and Tony had talked, I guess, between games. Was that a good conversation, I guess? And maybe that other deal was blown out of proportion, but are you guys good, I guess, is what I'm asking?
Yeah, it was a good conversation. I mean, and I feel like we're good. It's just, you know, 2 guys that want to win, two competitors, and it's all good.
And do you know who you're going to start tomorrow, and will Kevin be available tomorrow?
To answer your first question, not sure yet. And then the second question, I'm not sure yet. So we'll just figure that out tonight.
And then what does it mean to you guys to win a game like this without Kevin? I mean, not that you don't want to use him, but you proved you could win a tight game against a really good team, and you didn't need him, you know.
Well, we told them before the game we weren't going to use Kevin. We needed to win without him, and they did it. It's a good feeling, you know. I mean, really, we won a tight game without Kevin, and we've won a few games or a lot of games without Kevin, but we scored a lot of runs or whatever. But you know, on the weekends we've used Kevin a couple of times, most every weekend, and just giving him another day's rest. And if we decide to pitch him tomorrow, we will. But still not 100% on it. But I think it's great that we went out and won a 1-run game without him.
Did Kevin ever come up to you today and say, "Hey, man, I'm ready. Put me in, a coach"? Or I mean, did he understand he's not pitching today and he was okay with it?
I think he understood. I didn't write his name on the board. I don't know if he even had his spikes on. He probably did, but he didn't need them.
Okay. Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all we have for you, Coach. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.